So just want to introduce you today to this really clean Volvo XC60 we've got available. Really sharp looking car this, it's the R design. So you get some upgraded bumpers on the front there just to give it a much more of a cleaner, aggressive, sharper look. Full LED light system. Upgraded diamond cut wheels as part of the R design package as well. And you've also got the rear privacy glass. Now this vehicle is finished in osmium grey. Not a word I've ever said before, but I really like the colour. It's a really good looking colour. It just blends all of the difference in colours and contrasting together on the vehicle. It brings it in really nicely. Just onto the offside now. It's matte on the wing mirrors and the A-pillar surrounds, which is a bit different to usual chrome or gloss, which I think gives it a really nice, good looking finish. The car itself is displayed in lovely, lovely condition. As you can see, if we just come round to the rear. The near side's bang on as well. Really well looked after car this. We'll touch on the owners and service history in a moment, and also the spec, because this car's got plenty of those, and I really want to sing the praises about that. As you can see, the front of the car is really well looked after there. So that's a good walk around video of the XC60. We'll jump inside, give it a spin and see how it gets on. Right, so join me now on test drive in the XC60. Now, I've always really enjoyed these cars and like these cars. I think they look great on the road. I think the styling is great. I love the interiors, and they just give off this trendy dad vibe, in the sense that I don't know how to quite explain it, but I feel like trendy cool dads drive Volvos, and I do sort of feel like a trendy cool dad now, and that feels good. But yeah, I just want to touch on driving experience, pleasure, functionality, features, etc. Loads of functionality in the car, naturally being an XC60. Loads of space inside and out, rear legroom's great, loads of boot space, but at the same time the car doesn't feel that big. Now, I've been driving for about 5-10 minutes now, and I actually drove past a new X5, and it just looks, the X5 looks so big on the road. This just feels a good middle ground, I think, where there's enough space if you've got kids and stuff, you're comfortable, but at the same time you don't feel like you're driving around in a small motorhome, and I think that's a good feeling to have. Now, inside's great. I've always liked like I said, the interior on these Volvos. The big tablet screen in the middle just gives it a really good modern, sleek appearance. That will just stay really modern because it's got Apple CarPlay and stuff as well. That will never not be, I guess, in tune with the current infotainment systems, because that's what you're used to. You're going to be used to your phone, so it just feels comfortable and natural to you when using. So anything that's got a big screen with Apple CarPlay, I think, is always winning, because it will always look modern inside, which is a good feature to have. Great spec on this car is standard, but it's got some really nice optional extras. Winter pack's the first one to note. I've got my heated seats on. I haven't got the heated steering wheel actually, in truth, on, but my seats are definitely on because it's coming up to Christmas now and it is starting to change. Front park assist as well, so all your assistance parking. It's also got front and rear sensors, etc. Nappa leather on the outside with the Alcantara inserts. Really nice, really big feature to have. As I mentioned, you've got the Apple CarPlay, etc. inside. Volvo, always renowned and known for their safety. This car's got some really cool, interesting features as standard, actually. It's got oncoming lane mitigation, in terms of it's got cameras and sensors that if you're a little bit sleepy at the wheel, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, and it detects something oncoming and it feels that you're not quite where you need to be in terms of a road positioning or too close to the other side of the road, it will actually steer you back in lane. Really nice feature to have. It's got city safety as well. Much the same, but instead of registering vehicles, I know that the city safety really only works between 28 and 32, I think, but if you live in and around the city, I think you're quite lucky to get up to those speeds. But what it does is it monitors pedestrians, cyclists and that sort of stuff, and that has an active brake assist as well, which is a really cool, good safety feature to have. Naturally, you've got Bluetooth, DAB radio, cruise control, all your normal features, power tailgate, so there's loads of features there. But the one thing Volvo do so well is safety, hence why they're so good as family cars. Now, as an example, this one's superb. It's had one private owner from new and full Volvo service history. So as maintenance goes and ownership, you would struggle to find something as good as this in terms of how well it's been looked after. Exterior is excellent. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the drive. It's quiet, it's comfortable, it's practical, it's a very nice place to be. I'll be honest, it didn't take me long to find a seating position, which normally I struggle for a while. I found that very quickly within this car. The visibility's good. Yeah, I'm really impressed in truth. Vehicle is available, it's now on the website. Yeah, go check it out. So you join me now for another boot test. Today we've got the XC60. You might hear some shooting behind, they're obviously on the clay pigeon, but looks quite healthy. Let's jump in and see how I get on. Perfect, nice and comfortable. So now we're on to the infamous sound check for the XC60. First one's going to be the indicator noise. I like it. I'm impressed by this one actually, Harry. There's a good pause between the ticks, and the ticks actually have it's like a two-tone on the tick, which I think gives it a really good, clean sound. I'm going to go with an 8 on that one.
I think 8.5.
8.5, okay, so a little bit different, but pretty close. Now the horn check. Just open the window to get a proper good. Oh, that was good. I think for what it needs to do and alert someone, that was a brilliant. That's a good horn, that is. It's almost like I'm a big fan of this. This horn is I'm going to do 8.5 actually.
Yeah.
You're gonna, yeah, so 8.5 across the board. Yeah, perfect. I think that's a really good, clean horn, that is.